Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bastoni can get it clear. He's got a side of goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Zamorano! Oh, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was fabulous, the most adept of touches. The oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Nakata. Driving on and making good progress. Pirlo spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. Kolomwani finds himself offside. Nakata. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Xiao getting this one clear. Barella.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. That is good alertness. And he was quick to react. Rafael Leao. And he's there to get it away. Oh, give it away. And he's running through. It's Snyder! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Hernandez. It's Pirlo. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Kolomwani.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao looking understandably energised after his goal. He can run onto that. Ribéry, real chance here. And he's there to belt it away. Pirlo. Time and again they are repelled.
Has been indicated.
Rafael Leao! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Milan are now luxurious. And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Nakata. Nakata will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's surging through. And he thumps it clear. Kolumwani couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Rafael Leao! And more, and more, and more! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it. Oh, it's Schneider!
The attendance for this match,
and that's a goal kick.
1,550. Substitution for Milan, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Maldini, number 2. Pirlo,
Hernandez.
number 7.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Number 15.
Nakata.
Villanova, number 28. Chia,
Rafael Leao.
11.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Turn. Substitution.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's come loose. And here's Dybala. Dybala!
Paulo Dybala really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Zaccagni. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Dybala. Hernandez gets good distance on it. He's had a shot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is Kvaratskhelia! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Has a look and plays it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Added time.
Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. Defending was strong and firm. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafael Leao is herring after that one. And it's Zamorano. And he's surging through. No, he's not getting past him there. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, this is a great... There's the hit! Goal! Inter! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Played back in. Rafael Leao. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's there to make the block. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kvaratskhelia. Hernandez makes the interception. Rafael Leao. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Schneider. That's good play. He has found a way through. We've got a throw in. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Schneider. Can he put it away? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Deftly out wide. Kvaratskhelia. It's Totti! And again! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini. Schneider. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
2 added minutes has been
That
indicated.
pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please take this.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage.
Now the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Ribery. Same again, same outcome.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Pirlo to take it as usual. And now they can spring out of defence. Kvaratskhelia, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's found a way through. Aimed in towards the centre.
The attendance for this match was 71,800.
He could be in here. Now it's Ribery. He is through here.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's found a way past. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Inter Milan have reclaimed it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kvaratskhelia did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He's shifting. Header! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And now he has two.
Substitution for Milan, number 7, Ribery.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Hirotoshi Nakata.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Number 13, Zamorano. Coming on the field.
Pullet looking to run onto it.
17, Pullet.
And that has been cleared.
Lobotka. Number
And that's been won
28,
straight back.
Gio.
Pirlo!
Defend
A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Pullet. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, what about a counter-attack? He can run onto that. That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Osimhen. Oh, just skips past his man. Rafael Leao. No, it's not getting there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The message is clear. None shall pass. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Costa Curta simply refused to be outdone there.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, and Zamorano! Oh, just wide.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's heaved it away. But they've got it again. Hernandez. So it is still 0-0. Barella. Çalhanoğlu. And that's a good ball. Cleared without complication. Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. Zamorano. He's having a go. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shapes to shoot. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Kvaratskhelia put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
And here's Thuram. Now it's Dybala. Barella takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Ribery. Zamorano. And that interception was most necessary. And the shot! It's fallen kindly here. They've scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
They have what they wanted, the first. And there is the half-time whistle, and it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Thuram! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Milan finding their passes. And they win it back again. Still just a single goal between the sides. Ribery. Tries to get it clear.
Milan making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And the counter is on now then. He can get that clear. Evair. And here's Dybala.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Thuram. Oh, no joy this time. That's a sharp pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to make...
Decent hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nakata.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Ribery. Bastoni gets over and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And here's Thuram. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. And that's a superb piece of defending. Pirlo standing over it. Cleared away.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but...
And here's a chance. And that's it. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, after all of that... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's looking to set free a runner. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. DiMarco. DiMarco going full tilt down the left. And it's Dybala.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
In with the challenge. Nakata. DiMarco.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And here's Osimhen. Osimhen is flagged offside. Dybala. Osimhen.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great defending, strong and determined. Quality ball. Nakata. And it's Zamorano. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good spot, he's seen the run. Goes in for the header! Goal! Milan! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Ribéry, and reclaimed it in a trice. Pirlo, a true great in every sense of the word. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nakata, got a shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Milan with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, played right into his path. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
There will be one
And they've got rid.
time.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. And he's lost his man here. Shot at goal! No, again, there's no way through. Nakata. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely aimed pass. Kvaratskhelia. Rafael Leao. Nakata. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Zamorano. Ribéry! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution for Milan. Number 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 13. Zamorano. Number 77.
And the shot! Goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.